just fall apart. The band is gone, the lights are low, but I still wait for one last show. When the record skips and midnight sighs, I trace your name in smoky skies. The past plays on in minor keys, like lonely hands on worn out keys. I don't need love, I don't need lips, just one more night.
Under soft, dim lights we glide, whispered secrets, nowhere to hide. Your hand in mine feels just right, as we sway, swinging through the night. Moonlight shadows on the floor linger close, oh I implore. Each note tells our silent story, a dance of love in all its glory. Lost in time, we're wrapped in song, moments fleeting but never wrong. In this embrace we'll forever stay, as the band plays on we'll sway. A gentle breeze through the open door carries dreams we've hoped for. Can't you hear the rhythm of my heart? Side by side, never to part. Let the music take control. Tender whispers make me whole. In this melody we belong, together where we are strong. Lost in time, we're wrapped in song, moments fleeting but never wrong. In this embrace we'll forever stay, as the band plays on we'll sway.
How's everyone doing? We have some music from YouTube. I don't know if it's AI music or not, but we're gonna go with it for right now. Turn it down a bit. So today I'm just doing something relaxing, just sleeving some cards and tweaking the Terra Revival Trance deck. I've done some already. I played with this deck three times now, over during a Friday Night Magic, and there were a couple things that I didn't really like about it. I should have held back. I should have held back some of the tweaks that I've made already. I apologize. I know there's a bit of a glare. I worked like crazy to try to get that worked out, and just was not happening. So I'm just going through. I don't think I'm going to find him, am I? Maybe not. Maybe. Let's see. I am currently using some Dragon Shield. Just that I picked up at the mall. So nothing too terribly crazy. But I don't want this to take up a lot of room, so. Oh, there's two of them. That might be all I've replaced so far. I'm just going through my spares, whatever I have. Let's see here. And I'm putting aside things that I might consider. I have. Oh, here's the other ones. Uh-oh. No. We don't know if that's... I'm assuming because this is on YouTube that it's Twitch friendly and YouTube friendly. I want to avoid using Spider-Man ones. I do have one or two here, but I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Man deck. I don't care for it. These are all greens, aren't they? I don't have... let's see what I have here. That's blue or white. I want to keep the primary colors that they use. They use white, black, and red. So I want to stick with that. I also kind of want to keep this as on point as possible. So, for instance, it's a Final Fantasy deck, so I'd like to stick to the realm of Final Fantasies if I can. Yeah. so we're not going to include those. So far, these are the ones I've replaced. I've replaced the Warring Triad just because when I played this last game, I kept running into all land and no creatures. And not only does this require creatures, it requires dead creatures. So not really something for a set where you're trying to revive creatures. It doesn't really help. So we're not going to include that. Having to tap this one and then take damage every single time kind of sucks. So I really want to avoid that one. And although this creates creature tokens, it's not, or not creature tokens, good lord, treasure tokens. I don't really, I don't know. I think there's a better way to do that. There's a few from this other deck. My partner got the Bellow Bard of the Brambles commander deck, and she has quite a few in there that I really enjoy, that I wish I had either copies of or something similar. Let me get the ones that I'm considering here. All together. And then this one just drew more cards too, which they have other things in here that lets you draw cards. In fact, let me see. Destroy target creature. Well, maybe not. That's an instant. I guess this one's not too terribly bad. Flashback 3. Like this would be good for cycling cards. I guess I could keep it in and just, if it's there, it's there. But two that I did replace already. Were Restoration Magic, because I felt like it was on point. And you can start out as, you know, one white, which is within the set. And it really only costs one white and one generic, if I'm reading that right, to gain 3 life, and then 3 generic and 1 white, which hopefully by that point in the game you're going to be at that point anyways. And then my poor fight on card, which I don't know if you can tell, the little edge got messed up. But it made sense because the whole point of Terra's ability is to bring cards back from the graveyard, which is kind of helping her. And plus, the other one that they have, this one here, not a fan of it. It also puts creatures into your graveyard, but they do it in a way where you lose life. It's only one. You lose life, and it's life equal to whatever you're resurrecting. And some of these, they can be. I think here's a 5/7 right here. That wouldn't be very pleasant. That's a 3/3. That's a 6/6. That would hurt. So I don't look at that and be like, that's a smart idea. No, it's not. There has to be an easier way to do that. Yeah, and instead of laughing mad, here we go. Like, I get that this has a flashback so that you can play it again. I wonder if I have something else. And this is probably the one and only Spider-Man card that I would actually include. And to be honest, if I needed to draw 2 more cards, I can sack this, right? Yeah, I've got to pay 2 life. This was... Oh, I know what I was getting rid of. Where was it? I just had it in my hand. Reanimate, yeah. So maybe instead of reanimate, I keep this artifact instead. Or no. This one instead of reanimate. Because, I mean, it's a difference of 2, which could mean a lot, but might not, depending on when you're playing it. And I guess I would keep this, because it does have that flashback. So we're going to put this one back. And we're going to sleeve this one here. I am going to keep it. And of course we're going to sleeve the obvious ones, like the basic lands, of course. Because that's silly not to. There's no reason to replace those. I did, however, replace them with better artwork that I enjoy more, but I mean, they're still basic lands. So, okay. That gives me one more instant, another artifact. I think with our instance, I think I'm good. I don't think and Celeste. I don't really care whether Celeste is in there or not. I'll keep her in there just for the hell of it, but... So we're going to put these back. Because that's all of our instance. They're done. We're happy with that. Unless I can find another one. Okay. I guess we're going to do this. There. We'll sit it like that. Okay, what does Celeste do? discard any, then draw that many cards plus one. For the same amount. Okay, so yeah, two robots aren't really worth all that. Everything wants you to discard a card, and I get why, because they're trying to fill up your graveyard. Yeah, but we already know what treasure tokens are. Okay, there's... I'm going to keep it out because there are ones that Let me look at the picture here. Yeah, I'd rather add this one here. Bootlegger Stash from the Bellow. Actually, let's look that up. I wonder if we can buy that somewhere, like separate. Okay. Alright, I'm going to look for those later. I will keep this one. I'm going to keep this instant out because as far as creating treasure cards for more mana, I would rather have that artifact in there than the big score ones. So yeah, we are going to go with these. And then of course we can sleeve our basics. So how's everyone doing? We found a Friday Night Magic group. This out of the way. There we go. So we've been doing that. these will shuffle better too.
Lanterns of fireflies gleam through the mist. Night wraps her shawl in a love that persists. Echoes of stillness hum low in the shine, like satin threads of a lullaby dead and far. Dreams they sway like shadows that glide, a carousel spinning where hopes reside. The clock surrenders its hands for a spell. Night's gentle song cast its soothing spell. Moonlight whispers a tune just for you. The night's soft rhythm hums steady and true. Close your eyes, drift away near and far. Catch the glow of a sleeping star. She left her lamp upon the chain, like perfume trapped in midnight air. The room still wears.
I just realized you can't see what I'm doing. Let's move that up a bit.
All her pretty words have fled. She stirred her teeth and stirred my soul with promises she couldn't hold. And when she spoke of love that day, she smiled and softly slipped away.
I'm going to try shuffling these two as I put them in the box, only because when they're not shuffled, they play like shit. Okay. The other change I'm going to make is they gave me a custom Yeti Umaro card, and he is part of the deck. It's the exact same card, but the artwork is better, so it's really just trading a one-for-one.
She danced like wind, then turned to mist. The kind of love you can't resist. Some say she found a warmer coast. Some say she haunts this place like
And
ghosts.
we also have a sleeping kitty next to us. We gave him a little box. He loves this box. I don't know why, but he absolutely adores this box. So, I don't know. We're going to let him keep his box. Yeah, so it is the same card, just different artwork. And I like this artwork slightly better. haven't played all the way through Final Fantasy 6. It's 3 here in America. I think it's 6 everywhere else. But what I have played, I kind of like it. It's not bad. It's all right. It's a little goofy in places. But the artwork, if they update it with modern artwork, I think it would be a very interesting game. In place of the battlefield, whatever that one that you take a damage, I'm replacing it just with an uncharted haven. And an exotic orchard? No, I think that was part of the deck. I'll have to count these because I think I might be over 100, which I think you're allowed, but I was thinking this is a Final Fantasy thing. It's not. It just says Squire, not Squall. I do want Triple Triad in there somewhere because I really like that card. And, well, and I want to check the Moogle that we have. Yeah, I want to include these two. I don't want to change it too much. Let me see where it went. Okay. My question would be, and we might have to jump into Arena afterwards to find out. If another card sacrifices a creature and this card is in play, does this card get the +1/+1? These are my other lands, right? Okay. Here's the other Moog. Okay, so we have one white Moog and one multicolored Moog. And this is specifically Mog. This isn't like any generic Moogle. But I definitely want to include Triple Triad in there. Now the question is, am I replacing Triple Triad with something? I don't think I want to do that. That does say each player, right? Not just... Yeah, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until the end of turn, you may play the card you own. Is that different? Are there two types of Triple Triad? I might have the wrong one. Let me look that up. Let's look this up. Make sure I have the right card, because I might be mistaking this for something else. There are 3 results. Are they the same, though? Because if they are, I know how this one's played already. What's this one? Okay. Yep, no, that's the right one. It reads different than what it plays in Arena. Does Arena get it wrong then? So what's supposed to happen? Until end of turn, you may play the card you own exiled this way, and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value than it without paying their mana cost. Again, each player exiled. Okay. I would have to surveil one first, then play this.
You wore your charm like a tailored suit. Each word you spoke was bittersweet fruit.
So, like, if the next card was Restoration Magic, that wouldn't do jack shit.
But hearts like yours just slip
Wait a minute. Until that you may play the card you own exiled this way in each. So it is the card exiled. Let me look that up. I want to look that up because I'm maybe not sure how this works. I might have my information wrong here, so let's find out. Okay, they are permanent cards that last indefinitely. Okay. Okay, I understand how it works now. Yeah, I still want to include that. I think that would really be helpful. Hmm. Thinking. Can I put cards in this? Would this? Yes, it would. I think. Yes. Quite nicely, actually. That would, I could, if I wanted to, filter out all the cards that I don't like. Here. That might be helpful too. We want to keep that. Actually, I think we're okay for right now. What we'll do is we'll stick the box. Will that close if we do that? Oh, there's a thought. That could be our, yeah, that could be our token box. There you go. Our token box and our dice box. Look at that. There we go, and then we can have this here. And this can go like right there or something. I don't know, because we're not going to keep our partners. What am I thinking here? Their commander deck permanently. We're just holding on to it till we figure out how it works, and then we're going to teach them how it works. Will that shut like that? No, of course not. These boxes here are just a hair too big. Actually, let's do this then instead. Oh my goodness. sit. Does that sit? That sits. That'll work. That's fine. And then I still have room for more stuff. Do I have more tokens? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's set that there. We're going to get the... what am I thinking? The bigger, more sturdier... I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's look at these. Oh. We want to add Soul Ring for sure. That's not a question. And we'll know if we're over 100 because I have one box of these and they are literally 100. That's it. And if you're wondering why I'm shuffling these so aggressively, it's because last time I played with a new deck, the first game I had all creatures and no land, and the second game I had all land and no creatures. It wasn't until the third game that it was actually balanced. So I've learned that you need to shuffle the shit out of these cards for them to actually do anything. I think this one has some interesting implications. I can just keep it as land, or I could use it as something a little more. And this one has an additional little thing to it to help them fit up along. I see I'm buffering. That's awesome. I don't know why. Okay. And we're sure about these, so we're going to shuffle those in. Okay, so let's look at our remaining land here. Whoops. Definitely going to keep that. This works. This is pretty straightforward. I don't know if I necessarily need this one. This one has some interesting implications. What do wastelands do? That's the thing I don't understand. Okay, let's see. One colorless mana. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's good too. Do I have anything else that creates wastelands? I feel like that should be included, but I don't know where. Do 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 do. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. think I have anything else. I don't have a whole lot of... That might be interesting. That too. I really wish I had the bow from... Isn't that part of the Bloom Barrel deck? I mean, I hate to take apart my Bloom Barrel deck, but... No, maybe not. I could add one of these blossoming sands. Nope, I guess it wasn't. And then add an additional forest to replace it. No, why am I doing that? No. I keep thinking there's green in this deck. There's not. It's white, black, red. That's it. That's the only three colors. Why I keep getting other colors, I don't know. Oh wait, this is it, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Where'd the box go? Here it is. There's still a lot that I'm like, maybe I might want to include this, but I don't know. There. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the other stuff I was looking at. We can put this back too. I was thinking this is a different card. This will actually work. I like this one. There's just so many of these. I'm like, maybe. These are the ones that I'm still kind of considering. Okay. I think I am going to keep this one. And I think I am going to keep this one. Now, let me look at this one here. Okay, I do like that.
You left your coat, a matchbook too, the one from that cafe in June. The ashtray still remembers you, it holds the smoke, it hums your tune. Your lipstick on my wine glass stem still whispers truths we never said. You laugh like jazz, you kissed like film, but wrote goodbyes in blue instead. So I play your ghost in minor keys, where every note forgets.
I don't know if I want to get rid of Cyan or not. Is he somewhere else? I mean, I kind of want to keep.
You said love's just a passing song, but I still hum it every dawn. It clings like smoke inside my lungs, a verse too sharp to carry on. They said you danced in Tokyo rain and sang in bars with French champagne, but here I sit with one last flame that flickers out when called by name. So I drink to all the could-have-beens, to jukebox dreams inside.
I don't know why.
The room forgets, but I remain.
Let me look at something.
When
Huh. Who would have thought that? So yeah, some of these are going to be short one. I'm okay with that. Here, we'll throw an extra island in there. Ta-da! Easy peasy. I hope this isn't boring for everyone. Did I add one from another? I didn't. Okay. I'm getting confused as to what I've done and not done. So I like this one. I guess I can include him just for shits and giggles. I like these. So we're gonna keep these. Is this the only card that deals with the Monarch? Because I really don't. One, I don't understand it. Two, I don't really care for it. And if that's the case, if that's the only thing that that thing does, I will happily replace the Moogle with that. Even though it's one more, it's one isn't going to hurt anything. What does the damn Monarch do? Let's look that up. The Monarch draws an extra card at the beginning of their end step. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's scary because it reads, when this creature enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until an opponent becomes the Monarch. I don't want my opponents to have to draw extra cards. That's not... Oh, I just looked at those. Where's the other ones? So yeah, we're gonna pitch this one. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it. So it's going. There. I don't feel like the Monarch should have anything to do, even though there is. I understand why it might have been included. where's the other one? Yeah, let's get rid of these two so that we're not dealing with monarchy in this deck. That's one less component that we have to fucking wrap our heads around. Which... Oh, well, I mean, we wouldn't even need to include it. Where is the monarch card here? Here it is. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller becomes something. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay. We might be able to get away with no, I'm not going to have enough for these. Ah, shoot. I'm going to have to get another box of these dragon shields. That's okay, though. So this is replacing one then. Okay. And we did want to go with these, so we're going to go with these. What sucks is I won't be able to test this Friday because I have a wedding coming up. How long have we been going? I didn't pay attention to when we started. I think we started at noon, so we've only been an hour and a half, so we're good. We want to go with our other Moogle, because Moogles are a big thing in 3/6. And that's what the Moogle tokens are for, so we want to do that. We do want to include the treasure tokens, but I'm wondering, I don't even see it now, if I should include that big scorecard until I get the one that creates. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. What color were those? Okay, no, it's a green. No, so we can't do that. We can't do any of those. Oh, crap. So we have to go with the big score. Icky. Okay. I mean, that is That is what it is. We'll just keep our eyes peeled for one that's kind of like it. Oh, yuck. Okay. What did I do with it? I gotta find it. Also, I don't even know if Commander can be slightly over 100. Oh, exactly 100, including your Commander. Okay. Poop. So we might still have to sort through these if we're short one. I hate that. Okay. And I get the feeling we are going to be short one. These are all, my cards are always a mess because I'm always sorting through them. Here it is. And then we may have to make some tough choices. So we will go through all of these and decide what gets hacked and what stays. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't like it, but make sure we get our lands in. Where'd they go? No, did I? Where'd all my lands go? Wait, what? What just happened? Did I mix my lands in there somehow? Oh, I hope not. Doesn't look like it. Where did they go? Did I add them already? I don't remember adding them all. Where did they go? I'm a little freaked out now. I lost cards. I'm losing more cards. Where? Where? Did you get lost in here? No. No. What? Okay. I know I had more lands than this. Okay, we're gonna ditch this one too. Here's our one for our treasure token. So we might be able to get rid of the big score. Because now that I know we have to be exactly at 100, that sucks. And that just, okay. Let's keep these off to the side because I'm getting confused now. Oh. Yeah, here they are. Why are they here? Why did they get mixed in here? Okay. I knew that they weren't. What the hell happened here? Ash Barrens, let's start with that. Okay, so I wasn't losing my mind. let's look at the rest of these. If we're pretty sure about these, then we'll keep this, see what we have, and work from there. These are all the ones we're not sure about. Assassins you control. How many assassins are you going to control in here? So basically, it's meant to work with just that one card. This one makes sense. I don't know if we need an interceptor as well. So we're not sure about that one either. Definitely like this one. We like this one. Unsure about this one. That's a nice little starter. That one's kind of nice. That one's kind of nice. So we'll go with these. Yeah, these just say rogue. Rogue or wizard. If he had been... Yeah, if he had been set to work with more than one, like assassin or rogues, then I would say that's a good card. But without that, it's kind of shit. Now, since land is important, let's look at all of these. Okay. Okay. Two or more. Let's hold on to that. Okay. Okay. That looks important. Okay. That's important. Okay, let's definitely add these.
that kissed me. Under a moon that's softly glowing, where shadows dance gently flowing, whispered secrets in the night, two hearts finding pure delight. In the corner of a cozy cafe, where dreams and reality
Okay.
sway, a stolen glance, a shy embrace, love's gentle rhythm, setting the pace. In this moonlight rendezvous, where the stars all seem brand new, every note sweet and true is a serenade meant for you. Misty nights and velvet skies, and sanding evenings are disguised. We'll waltz till dawn bids us adieu, in this timeless rendezvous. Silver whispers on the breeze, love's melody setting us at ease. Hand in hand, hearts softly beat, in the glow where lovers meet. In this moonlight rendezvous, where the stars all seem brand new.
Okay, how many sleeves do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42. So hopefully I have 42 cards here. I know that I don't. These are all the ones in question. What's this one?
Underneath the silver moon, soft glow.
And this one.
In the night where dreams come low.
Let's see what that leaves us.
Dance our hearts begin to sway. In a timeless, tender, sweet ballet.
If we're close enough,
Whispers float upon the breeze. As we linger, hearts at ease. Your touch like silk, so gentle.
we're pretty close to 42, then it's just a matter of, leaving a few things out. If we're not, if we're far from 42, then we're screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay. Okay. So let's go through these. We are so stupid close to the amount that we need. Maybe. Okay, so what's going on with this one? Visage of Dread. Visage of Dread enters the battlefield. Target opponent reveals their hand. Okay, that's interesting. Might need that. That would be important. That's important. Why don't we grab 2 of our regular planes? So this one. And this one. That gives us 2 back. We definitely want this one.
I left the clock unwound in places. They told me time heals foolish hearts, but jazz and time just fall apart. The band is gone, the lights are low, but I still wait for one last show. When the record skips and midnight sighs, I trace your name in smoky skies. The past plays on in minor keys like lonely hymns on worn out keys. I don't need love, I don't need lips, just one moment.
Under soft dim lights we glide, whispered secrets
Yeah, I think we want to keep
to hide.
mountain, swamp, swamp,
And mine feels just right
mountain,
as we sway, swinging through the night.
swamp.
Moonlight shadows
Maybe we do want to add one more mountain in here.
linger close,
Yeah,
I implore.
and then
Each note
by doing that, we have to choose one of these.
story, a dance of love in all its glory. Lost in time, wrapped in song,
We don't need this one.
moments fleeting but never wrong.
Yeah, as many reds that are in here.
As the band plays on this way, a gentle breeze through the open door carries dreams we've hoped for. Can't you hear the rhythm of my heart?
I like this one. I'm gonna go with this one.
Never to part. Let the music take control. Tender whispers make me whole. In this melody we belong. Together where we are strong. Lost in time, wrapped in song. Moments fleeting but never wrong. In this embrace we'll forever stay. As the band plays on, we'll sway.
I hope that we have something to replace that with. I think that Cloud Moogle was pretty light. And we have this one, so yeah. We don't need that. I'm trying to avoid anything that does damage to me. Yeah. shuffle these again. I like that. I think we're going to use that. That's definitely on point. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm buffering so bad. We definitely want to keep this one. And I wonder if she shouldn't be included with Terra, like on the back end of Terra. Like this. One, and then the other side. I think we want this one. Don't know if I want to keep this one or not. We're going to set that off to the side because I'm not sure. So here's the ones that we're kind of working towards. That might be helpful. We need a small little fry there. That'll create more treasure tokens. That creates wasteland. Not sure about that one. We like that one. We want that one. I know. I don't know why I'm buffering so bad.
I don't know about Twitch, but it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm showing it here too. I wish I knew why. I'm right next to the internet. Okay, so we're sure about these, so let's get these. Sure. Like this one, I don't see us doing. I understand it's a board wipe, but it's very. I don't know. Target opponent exiles card. Okay, yeah, that's important. I'm gonna go with these two. Let's. Let's trade. Because I'm seeing a lot more red than I am white. this would do the same thing with more flexible. Love you too. So we're going to add this.
A silver glow on cobblestone streets.
And I think I could use these two together.
Stars like lanterns softly sway, guiding lovers who've lost their way. The saxophone
And we're going to keep Terra in this for now. But then she's going to go into another. That way we know we have all the correct amount here. Okay, so that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Please be 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Crap. So out of these two, out of this, I have to pull 2 more. It might be that one. That might be helpful. Here's where we might deviate slightly. Discard a card. That's definitely important.